All right, I think we are live. What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to do this quick live today with Matt Hyde and Chelsea. I don't even know how to say your last name, Chelsea, so I'm not going to say it. With Clippa, but we're going to talk about Clippa. We're going to talk about Light It Up Expo. What's up, Matt? What's up, Chelsea? Thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Happy
New Year.
Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I actually took some time off, and then yesterday, the first Monday of the year, it was hard. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have taken time off because it's easier just to go in the flow. But today I woke up and I was like, so excited. I think this year is going to be epic. Anyone in the lighting industry, we got a lot of runway, a lot of opportunities, a lot of potential with holiday lighting, landscape lighting, permanent lighting. There's just so much going good for these industries. So, yeah, that's why we're here. Let's talk, huh?
Yeah, and that's the one thing with this industry is it used to be just a 3 or 4 month, industry, the lighting industry, holiday lighting. You would, start in October, November, and then you'd be done in January, takedowns. Now it's expanded out with the stuff you just mentioned. It's expanded out year round. And that's what we like to cater to is the year round and get people where they're not just profiting, during that 3 or 4 months period, they're, profiting 12 months out of the year.
Well, let me just quickly introduce Light It Up Expo. So those of you that don't know about it, we'll talk about what that is and why Clippa is getting involved. So Light Up Expo is designed for that. Like if you go into the holiday lighting industry or the permanent lighting industry or the landscape lighting industry, there's like specific trainings and resources and manufacturers, but no one's ever really brought these together under one roof. And quite simply, like if you have a landscape lighting business, you have clients that have asked you, like, could you do my holiday lights or could you do this permanent lighting? And if you have a holiday lighting business, you've had people ask you, could you do my landscape lighting? And so it's the trifecta. It's the ultimate lighting company is going to offer all three. And companies are already starting to do it. We're starting to see now where people are doing millions of dollars in holiday lighting in just like 3 months. And I'm like, dude, if you can do that much in 3 months, how much could you do year round being a year round lighting company? So that's really the purpose of Light It Up Expo is to bring the vendors, bring the speakers, bring the people, the contractors for networking, so that if you want to bolt on one of these segments or get better at it, you can come to the show, you can attend one of the breakouts, learn more about the one that you want to learn more about, meet with the vendors, meet with these other champions in the industry that are doing big numbers, and be a well-rounded lighting company. So that's really the purpose of it. I'm excited. It's the first year we've done it. I've done my landscape lighting lives. You guys have come to landscape lighting live. We normally charge, the last one we did, we charged $1,800. We sold it out. There was only 50 spots. We sold it out. This expo is only going to be like $500 a ticket. We're really trying to like get as many people there as possible, to add as much value as possible. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great show. We've got some awesome vendors like you guys there. In a minute, actually, guys, we're going to talk about something that Clippa has decided to raffle off. We're doing like a vendor raffle. So when you buy a ticket to Light It Up Expo, you're automatically entered in. You don't have to do anything, and you're going to win some of these epic prizes. We're up to like, at this point, thousands of dollars of prizes that people can win just by getting a ticket. So that's pretty exciting. I guess let me turn it over to you guys. What excites you about being a vendor and a partner at Light It Up Expo?
You want me to go first, Matt?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, perfect. So I would say the most exciting, I'm always telling people, I mean, obviously Clippa, like our bread and butter is education. We want all of our clients to be as successful as possible. So we're constantly trying to have training events, ClippaCon, whatever we can do to bring people together. So I always tell people, like, make the investment in yourself and in your business and show up. And when you really think about it, it's a really small price to pay if you're paying $500 to show up and get access to a wealth of knowledge, and then also be around a host of vendors that can support you in your business. And I'm excited. I mean, I think lighting in itself, this last season, like what has proven to us is like, it was a weird year with an election. And so I know a lot of people we're all used to like explosive growth. And I know for us, like where we saw that was in our commercial lighting division. We're able to grow 25% when everything else is kind of stagnant. So I think it's like all about setting yourself up for success and showing up to an event like this where you can learn more about how you can grow your lighting business, I think is where you want to position yourself in 2025.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. You mentioned like commercial. I'm not the commercial expert. Like I know how to make a ton of money, high-end residential. Like it's easy. We can talk in 5 minutes. I'll help you. Commercial is not my thing. So like you come to an event like this, I'm gonna be like, okay, where's Chelsea? Like I want you on my hip. I want you like tell me the secrets. Like tell me how to do this. That's just one element of going to a show like this. I don't know that you could probably get that at any show, but this one happens to be specifically for lighting, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I just forgot to say $500. What's the catch? I mean, there's got to be something else, right? Is that what a ticket cost is?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. You guys are bringing these industries together, which is just awesome. I think you're bringing the most important industries together, the lighting industries, and making it an opportunity for a year-round lighting is what it is. So it's going to be. We're excited to be part of this, and we very appreciative of you thinking about us and inviting us into your conference for the first year, which is it's going to be amazing. So we're really looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the opportunity to present and speak and educate and provide the education for what we are very good at, holiday lighting, commercial, residential, permanent, just all things across the board. So we're excited to bring that to the table and help you guys out in any way we can.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, the catch is next year. So this is like our first year. So it's only $500, but it's going to be such an awesome show that people are obviously going to want to come back. But then next year the price is 10 grand. So they have to spend $10,000, but they'll be like so sold on it that it's like they kind of have to.
There's no catch in that thing. I mean, that's what they should be paying. But
if everyone that comes 10x's their business, $10,000 is a drop in the bucket, right?
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.
I love it. I know. I think about that with like landscape lighting secrets. I'm like, man, if I charged what it was worth.
Landscaping for nonprofits. Right?
We should. We're our mission is this year is to help all the non-profitable businesses out there. They should just change. If they just change to a nonprofit, they'd get some more benefits at least,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Christmas light companies that should have the .org at the end of their name, because they just don't price it accordingly. I mean, I don't understand how they survive, and they don't. Most of them don't when they get in the industry. If they're not pricing, that's your foundation right there is your pricing. And if you're coming in and you're underpricing, you get to end the season, you're like, hey, I got some money in my bank account, but then what goes up must come down. So you've got to pay your employees to go take all that stuff down, storage and all that stuff. They don't account for that stuff. And they're not really truly looking at the overall picture. They're just looking at like, I'm going to do as many houses as I can at this price, and we're going to survive. And then they don't. That's what happens. They fizzle out after time.
Well, you guys are like the all-stars when it comes to training. You put on. Do you know how many trainings you did last year, or what you've got scheduled this year?
12.
I think last year we had 11 events.
Okay. So you've got your like regional trainings, then you've got ClipACon. I mean, your guys are doing it for the holiday lighting industry, providing that training, and it's so important. I came from the mindset of like I'm a lone wolf. Like why would I go to a training? Like while you guys are doing trainings, I'm just going to be over here making money. And I had the wrong mindset, Yeah. And now I'm on the other side of it, and I'm like, holy cow! You get a peek into ClipA. And it's like, wow, you guys are really accelerating their growth. Just the confidence to raise their price and giving them some like sales strategies, some scripts and stuff like that. That literally is going to change the trajectory of their business and their life, because they could go from like trying, like, can you imagine if someone gets into holiday lighting and they try it their first year and it doesn't work, and they're like, yeah, that it's too crowded. You can't charge too much. There's people charging $3 a foot, whatever. Now their life is going to suck the rest of their life because they don't have the ability to take lighting to others. And like, I just feel that's how I feel about people. I'm like, man, if they don't go through one of these classes, they're not going to be successful. And now they're going to go sell insurance or something boring,
Yeah. Well, any of these courses, like what we charge $16.95 for our training, that includes up to, I think it's $250 for additional attendees and stuff like that. And your training, what you charge, $18.95. Any business, serious business owner, entrepreneur looks at that as a drop in the bucket. You look at that and it's like, I'll recoup that cost real quick once I get myself, out there in the field and start selling. So, those the guys that are looking for the cheap, the cheap trainings and things like that, you get what you pay for. We teach a lot of great stuff. The support that we offer is beyond, any company out there. We like to think we're the titans of the industry, when it comes to education and training. And anybody that gets in our program will see that. And they, I think we'll have, hundreds and thousands of testimonies, because we've trained over probably 3,000 people over the years.
Wow.
Yeah. And, and our passion is to make sure they're successful. And we truly do want to make sure they're successful. And if we teach them crap, they're going to do crap. So we really want to make sure that we're on top of it. And we're active installers. I'm out in the field, during the season doing installs, because that's what keeps us fresh. That's what keeps our content fresh, because it's always evolving. It's always changing. That in landscape lighting, there's always new methods, different ways. It's not the same stuff you were doing 10 years ago. Yeah, there's stuff that you were, but there's always new things and new ways of doing things. And it's important to make sure that you're fresh and you understand that stuff and be with the ages. And that's what we do. Like I said, I'm in the field, doing on these commercial installs, making sure that content, I can take that and put it into our training to ensure that whoever's on the other end is going to get, the best training possible.
One of the things, permanent lighting is taking off. Yeah. And I know, I think it's the mindset's still there. In the beginning, it definitely was. Mm-hmm. A lot of people that do temporary holiday lighting are like, well, I can't do that because, I'm like cutting one of my arms off. Talk a little bit about how the temporary holiday lighting industry isn't going away. Yeah. How someone could do both. They can do holiday lighting and permanent lighting.
Sure.
I can share on that. I know that for me in the beginning, I would say I was not 100% sold. Like Christmas is our bread and butter. That's where I make all my money, so I'm like permanent lighting, do I see the value in it? And I really had to remind myself, what a limiting belief, just because maybe I don't care for it, or maybe I wouldn't have it on my house, doesn't mean that my customer wouldn't, and I have to remember too, I'm not my customer. I would never pay someone to put holiday lights up on my house. Never in a million years, However, I believe in the service, and I know that there's people that need a reliable company to help them with their holiday experience, and it's the same with the permanent lighting. When it comes down to it, if somebody really sees and they're passionate about lighting their building or about lighting their home, for them to extend their season year round is really big. And it's just like when it comes to landscape lighting, you're not selling a fixture, you're selling the experience to them and letting them know that they have that peace of mind of that the light's already hung. Plus, that homeowner, they're going to have more money to spend at holidays on wrapping trees, garlands, decor, all of the other stuff that really makes us a lot more money than that roofline lighting. So when I really think of it that way, I'm like, okay, we're leaving money on the table if we're not offering permanent lighting. So I think it's and I always tell people, I'm like, you need to get trained, you need to get familiar with it, because if you say you don't offer the service, I don't want my customer going to someone else, to my competitor. That will eat me alive. Exactly. I can't handle that. So I want to be able to take care of them if they want that. So I believe in it.
That's awesome. Well, and from a permanent lighting standpoint, there's so many benefits for a homeowner to want that. So you can fight it, but it's just going to happen, Yeah. And it doesn't mean that, like you mentioned, there's trees, there's garland, there's wreaths, there's all these other things. I imagine it's really hard to be a holiday lighting designer if you're just doing 60-foot, roof or gutters and roof lines. Why are you better than someone else? I don't know. They're straighter, are they? Because you're using the same type of clip, it just lights on a roof. But when you can show someone the potential of their property and say, no, we can actually tie in all these different things. You can keep your permanent stuff up. Yeah. Now we're going to wrap these trees and do everything else. That's where the magic happens. That's where the money's made.
Yeah. It's selling the vision. I mean, you have to really sell the vision to the homeowner and client. And we've been walking on job sites with clients where we're talking and we could do this. So you're selling that vision, and you can see them getting excited. So your excitement needs to translate over to them. And then, oh yeah, let's do that. So they do, that's really, the salesperson needs to do that. And Chelsea's phenomenal at that. I get excited about it because I just love lighting, and, I just talk about it. And whenever I'm talking about Christmas lights, I glow, and,
no you're glowing. You're always glowing.
Hey, Ryan, I saw your cute little cup that you had there. That was neat.
Are we comparing? So I actually held the wrong one. I got to hold this one.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
Okay. I had this thought the other day. and we'll wrap up. We're going to wrap up in just a minute with your guys' raffle prizes.
Yeah.
That we all want to, like, if you're a business owner, you want to grow. I think you want to make more money. And some people are like, oh man, like shiny object, like, oh, I tried landscape lights, it didn't work. Let me try holiday, or I tried holiday, it didn't work. Let me try permanent. Like, people shift too quickly. I think, they grab the low hanging fruit and then it gets hard and they just like give up. So I don't want to go down that road, but I do want to say this, like, when you look at these, like, I learn from people that are smarter than me, richer than me, happier than me. Like, I'm always trying to find this next level.
Pretty much everybody.
Pretty much everybody. Yeah. I start really low. But these people have, like, the successful business people that I follow, they have one thing in common. They all have multiple streams of income. And so it's easy to be like, well, yeah, I mean, I did some landscape lighting. Let me try this. And I heard roofing's good, or HVAC. Like, I'm not talking about that, or real estate. A lot of people want to get into real estate. But if you want to get into real multiple streams of income, but not have it be real hard, you don't have to go start in a new city. You don't have to start a new business. All you have to do is offer something new to your existing clients. And that's what this lighting business is about. You have a happy landscape lighting client. Why are you not offering them holiday lighting? You have a happy holiday lighting client. Why are you not offering them landscape lighting? Yeah. You can double your income this year by just adding on a new service that's not that complicated. I mean, you need some training and you'll get better over time, but it's not that complicated. It's not like learning a new real estate skill or something like that, or investing into real estate that pays off 20 years from now. This will pay off 20 days from now, 20 weeks from now. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Multiple streams of income, yay or nay?
Of course.
How does someone know when to pivot? Because, like I said, sometimes they get into it and they give up too early because they didn't, like, you have to stay in it long enough. You have to have some discipline to build your business.
Yeah, of course. It takes time. I mean, anybody that's, started a business, it takes time. Everything's difficult before it's easy. So it takes a long time to build that and grow. But you're right. Tacking on something to an existing service that you offer, the Christmas lights, and now, hey, by the way, we can do landscape lighting too. That's a lot easier than just starting from ground zero and not knowing anything. But I think that's a great opportunity for anybody that's doing that. They already like your service. They already like your landscape lighting. They already like your holiday lighting. They're gonna like what your other offerings are, whether that's permanent lighting, whatever the case is. So I think you nailed it right there.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to have you guys talk about your, you guys have come up with some pretty sweet raffle prizes. So anyone who buys a ticket to Light It Up Expo, I think we're going to have a deadline. It was going to be the first of the year, and then I took some time off and got lazy. But we're going to have a deadline, and I don't know what that deadline is. Probably next week. It's whenever I get done doing these lives with the vendors. So if you guys get your ticket right now, you're going to be automatically entered to win a raffle. What is Clippa giving away?
So we're going to give out 3 $100 gift cards. So 3 people have an opportunity to win. And then you can use that $100 gift card at any of our events that we have through the next year. Like we have coming up, we have a commercial training in March, a commercial training and certification. You can use it at that, or one of our residential certifications. Or if you'd like to place an order through WeSellChristmasLights.com, let us know and you get $100 off. So either way, it's a good gig. So we're hoping that this can help really motivate some people and get going.
Heck yeah. I'm excited. Thank you guys for doing that. I do appreciate it. That's an extra $300 in value that we're, going to be raffling off. Not everyone's going to win. I don't know if you guys know how to raffle works, but somebody's going to win these gift cards. So $300 gift cards. That's in addition to, so some of the other vendors, Emery Allen's giving away a $60 Ranger fixture, $120 Scout fixture, $100 in EA, an Emery Allen gift card. Lighting Academy, I'm giving away a 6-month membership to Lighting Academy. That's our new intro to lighting, to landscape lighting. So it's a course. It comes with weekly accountability calls and stuff like that. And that's a $600 value that you can enter to win. Regency Wire is giving away a Bubba fillet knife. If you guys don't know what a Bubba fillet knife is, look it up. It's really cool. It's like it's a fillet knife. It's a Bubba fillet knife.
Exactly what it is.
You can carve your turkey with it next year. It's a really cool electric knife. Motion Ops is a CRM company. They're giving 80% off of their software for a year. So depending on what size of company you are, it could be hundreds of dollars up to thousands of dollars. And then, of course, Clippa is giving away $300 gift cards. So I appreciate you guys doing that. We have more vendors coming up. I'm going to be doing these lives over the next couple weeks. Yeah, thanks for being willing to donate something to the raffle. I think it's a sweet value add to the group.
Can I do a quick plug real quick?
Of course.
Yeah, we have a permanent lighting training coming up here.
Sweet. When is
on
it?
the 24th. So if somebody wants to join that, it's a virtual one. So it'll be myself and Chelsea will be on there too. We'll be teaching you permanent lighting, and it's gonna be a glimpse into that industry. It's not gonna be a full, because the trainings in person. Those are the ones that are really beneficial. But this will open your eyes to that industry, and it will be teaching you on the product. So looking forward to that. And what is the cost, you asked, Ryan?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I figured that. It's free.
What?
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, it is going to be free.
Take my money.
Yeah. So we are looking forward to that. That's coming up on the 24th. It'll be about 2 or 3 hours, and it'll be just an introduction into permanent lighting, and going through the different installation methods, the product itself, talking about the track system and the capabilities and stuff like that. So really looking forward to that. We have a great audience for that already. I think we have over 200 people signed up for it. So if anybody wants to join us, it's free. Chelsea, what is the way they can sign up for that?
So you can actually go to our Facebook page, and you can register there, or you can email me, chelsea@clippa.com, and I'll get you registered.
Okay. So do that, guys. Sign up for the training. If you're like, well, I don't know if I can make it or whatever, still reach out to Clippa. I know you guys, have you guys released your schedule for trainings this year yet?
Yeah, we did. That's actually on our Facebook page too. We have even the free training is on there. We have a little a graphic. So if anything, we're just going to be adding to that, but that is our set schedule for this year.
And how do they find did you just search Clippa in Facebook groups?
Yeah. Or they can just go to our actual Facebook page, which is just, they can search Clippa, CLIPA, and then you'll see that our most recent post is our upcoming training events for the year.
All the training events are on the website too. If they want to go clippa.com, they can check it out. It's all on there.
Okay. Love it. Well, thanks you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys. Oh, by the way, I don't think we told anyone. It's next month, February 28th and March 1st in Orlando. Duh.
Yeah.
You guys should, but go to lightitupexpo.com to get your ticket. I'm excited. I mean, I'm in cold Utah right now, so I'm looking forward to getting to sunny Florida. You guys probably have good weather there right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit chilly, 66.
No, it's windy. It's 72 and high winds, but
72. I don't 72 outside. Seems colder.
Well, I'm still, no matter what, I'm just excited to be in Orlando next month.
Yeah.
So, guys, reach out to Clippa, get with them, get on their training schedule, check out the permanent lighting training. We'll see you guys, everybody, at Light It Up Expo. Right now is our best pricing. Our pricing is going to go up, but right now is your best time to get your ticket and get locked in on this raffle. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you.
Perfect. Thank you.
See you, everybody.